Wow, it is November 5th, 2025, and we're going to be doing a somewhat live reaction to Robinhood earnings that are going to come out here shortly. Um, let's see. Yeah, as of right now, it says Robinhood is live, but as of right now, we are up 3.86%. It was up almost 5% earlier. But right now, my Roth IRA also doing good, 3.5%. And wow, where do we even begin? We have Robinhood also having a decent day before earnings, obviously, but also Lemonade, 34.67% today. Almost tagging $80 a share. And correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe in my last video, I did say that not Robinhood, but Lemonade possibly could tag 80. Unfortunately, I did not have a lot more than I could have, but yeah, it is what it is. And I know this isn't like actually live, but I thought I'd still give this a try. It's still like a live reaction to whatever Robinhood does on earnings, but I am considering possibly doing some actual live streams for you guys once all of my equipment gets in. If you guys don't yet already know, in my last video, I did mention that I ordered a little bit of equipment to increase the quality of my videos. So I am definitely excited to start experimenting with that, try out some different layouts, see what you guys like. It's probably going to change a lot, if I'm being real with y'all, when I first get it all set up and I'm trying out different things. So the initial change might not be the final product, if that makes any sense. But let's get right into it. As of right now for the week, I am down still 1.35%. For the month, 2.7%. Past 3 months is still slightly above 22%. Year to date is 135. Year over year is 220, and of course of all time is 482. And if we take a look at some of my option positions, speaking of option positions, I made a little over $300 in a few days, in a couple days, I believe, off of CAVA and Lemonade cash secured puts that I will be showing you guys in just a second. So as you guys can see, I did sell a Lemonade cash secured put yesterday for almost $220, and then I closed it out for about $7 today. And for the CAVA one, I did make almost $94, and the reason why I say almost is because it doesn't include the fees, of course. But yeah, pretty good week, especially that Lemonade one. But like I said, Lemonade could have been such a big winner for me if I had so much more capital in actual shares. But it is what it is. I basically made my monthly mortgage payment, or not my mortgage payment, but I don't even have a mortgage. My margin payment for the month, basically off of one move, making over $200 in one day. I mean, that is pretty good. But it looks like right now Robinhood is slightly giving up its gains for the day, still hovering at about 140. As you guys already know, I do have quite a few covered calls on Robinhood, so the ideal situation for me is for it to basically be where it is right now. It is up for the day, 4.36%, but then slightly down, giving up a little bit of gains after hours. So an ideal situation for me would just be for Robinhood to hover around where it is right now, 138, 140, and completely wipe out anybody that was buying calls or buying puts. And it does look like Robinhood now is officially, well, not, it was basically break even for the day, but now it's starting to crawl back up. But so far, I am happy with the action, the price action right now for Robinhood. But speaking of price action, if you guys don't yet already follow me on X, I did post about this, but CAVA was down almost down to $47 a share in the pre-market. But then I believe it was actually $45 at one point. It just, for a second it tagged 45, but then it started crawling back up over 4%, almost $54 a share. Now it's back down to 50. So just ridiculous moves all across the market in different, stocks in different industries. But while we wait for more information to come out with all the companies reporting earnings, decided to go ahead and just plug in my X account for any of you guys that don't yet already follow me. I did have this kind of funny post, not really. It's actually kind of sad, but this is the new PepsiCo logo. Just why? Why even? There's no words for this logo. I am a happy shareholder of Pepsi, even though I basically made no money in that stock. But Pepsi, why? Why this logo? I just don't understand. And of course, I did also post about my $300 gain in these two cash secured puts that you guys can go ahead and check out. I did also post a $1,000 SoFi Roth IRA update. I had a rough start with Cake, but of course, Lemonade completely wiped out my losses. Still down on my original Cake position, but Lemonade did help me out a lot in that Roth IRA just to get it off on a good start. I should have put the entire Roth IRA in Lemonade, but it is what it is. I did also make this post, of course, earlier today on Lemonade, and of course the CAVA price action. And if we take a quick look at some of the companies reporting earnings right now, wow, Elf is down 16%, also dragging down Honest with it, unfortunately. Man, as you guys know, I am a shareholder of Honest, so this is kind of disappointing. But man, Elf down 16%. So right now it looks like Honest unfortunately did miss their revenue estimates, reporting 92 million versus 99 million estimated. So it is what it is. My plan for Honest is basically to just keep holding it. I still like the company. Like I said, I still like the products, but unfortunately the stock is not where I thought it would be by this time. But it is what it is. It's a smaller position in my portfolio, so it doesn't affect me too much. But if we take a look at my equity positions now, Robinhood is still the top dog at 207, got Palantir at 37, Nike at 32, Pepsi at 19, SoFi at 15, RPX at 12, almost 13. Honest now all the way down to 11. Unfortunate. PayPal basically 7, MAA at 5.5, and American Express at 3.6. And as for total percentage returns, not looking as bad. Hood at 1,200%, Palantir almost at 1,000, Nike down 17%, Pepsi down 6.6%, SoFi 313% return, RAPX minus 12, Honest almost down 30% for me, and PayPal a very puny 4% return. And as for some breaking news, looks like Zero Hedge is reporting here that Robinhood falls 3% after hours, CFO to retire. And honestly, I'd retire too after making the percentage returns that I imagine he has in Robinhood stock. And it looks like, according to Investing Visuals here, Hood is reporting 1.27 billion versus 1.2 estimated. EPS was 0.61 versus 0.53 estimated, and subscribers are up 77% year over year.